I would like to welcome you all in the session of placement awareness. Today we are going to discuss how to prepare for the campus drive conducting by DeltaX recruitment. First of all, let's have a company overview. It is founded in the year of 2012 at Bangalore. There are 200 employees, over 200 employees working in the organization. The industry focus is mainly on ad tech, that is AI-powered digital advertising. The specialist, that is search engine optimization, you might have known that SEO, then social, display, mobile, video campaign, etc. Then clients are Pepsi, Vodafone, then Sephora, and other global brands. So key tools are insights, creating the innovative solutions, and the measurement and dashboard. These are the exactly the idea about what DeltaX does. So understanding the company overview is very important for every interview. So why this matters for you? Let me ask one thing. Why DeltaX? And what do you know about our company? Suppose if they ask such kind of questions, you can answer it properly. So why do you want to work at DeltaX? So DeltaX stands out as a leader in AI-powered advertising with innovative tools that have proven result for global brand. So that I can explain. You can explain in your own sentences. There is no issue. So I am excited by the opportunity to contribute the solutions that optimize campaign across multiple platforms and deliver measurable impact. So this is what exactly you can answer. I can say that you can try to explain by your own sentences. The thing is, you should know about company research. That is mandatory. Then you try to have better aptitude and fundamentals. Practice quantitative and logical reasoning questions. Along with that, you can prepare verbal ability. Even you can prepare core computer science subject, especially DSA, object-oriented programming, database management, operating system, even network. Fundamentals are more than sufficient. Coding practice, at least 4 to 5 problem you can practice daily. So you can go and visit like a lead code so that you will be understanding arrays, string, dynamic programming, etc. And the role-specific preparation also required. Like what is product lifecycle? What is marketing analytics? What is client handling scenario? So such kind of management question also will be helpful for you for cracking the interview well. Mock interview you have to prepare like technical and behavioral rounds with friends or online platform. Okay, so it is better you can have a mock interview. Quick revision is also required before appearing for the interview. So especially if I talk about like a core subjects, so try to go for like a core subject on DSA, arrays, linked list, Slack, and a recursion, sorting, searching, time complexity. Only basics are sufficient. What is the time complexity of a quick start in average case? It's 0. Object-oriented programming can have a revision. You might have studied in the object-oriented programming in the first year, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, etc. Difference between compile time and runtime in polymorphism. Then database management, what is SQL query, normalization, ACID property, indexing, etc. So try to have a basic idea. One of the examples, what does ACID stand for? Okay. And then process versus like a thread scheduling, deadlocks, memory management, etc. What is deadlock? So try to understand these questions. These kind of questions are more than sufficient. Only you should go for the fundamentals. No need to go in depth. At least the fundamentals you should know. Similarly, regarding computer networks, you should know about OSI model. What is TCP bar IP? What is hypertext transfer protocol? What is DNS? Okay, which layer handles routing? Of course, it is belong to network layer. So fundamental questions you have to prepare based upon the job description. That is another tips I want to suggest you. Regarding the coding practice, you should know about like array, string, hash map, sliding window, basic DP. Simple problems you have to practice. Reverse a string without using the extra space. Find the missing number in an array from 1 to n. Longest like a substring without repeating the characters. Count the number of set bits and integer. Fibonacci series, factorial, etc. Those for coding practice it is required. So regarding the role specific preparation, you should know about like a product analyst skills focused on product life cycle. What about the product life cycle? It's a first. What is the first stage of product life cycle? One is like ideate, design, then development, testing, launch, feedback. What is MVP? Minimum viable product. So you might have studied those things in the design thinking. So what is the difference between prototype and MVP? Stakeholder mapping. Who to involve each stage. Then you try to have an introduction to Figma, Jira, then Trello for wireframing and bug tracking. Also try to have like a data-driven prioritization. What is the importance of data-driven decision making? Okay, what is machine learning? So some fundamental questions. How machine learning impact for like a data-driven decision making? So some questions I would like to suggest you. If two features are equally important, but only one can be developed at this quarter, what will you do? So that is one of the question. So prepare based on the impact metrics. You are going to take a decision. How would you report a product bug to engineering? Use structured format. So reproduction step, expected as a actual result, expected versus actual result, screenshot logs, environmental details. These are the fundamental questions you should know about the role specific preparation. So digital marketing campaign, skill to focus on PPC campaign. What is PPC? What is ROI optimization? What is SEO? What is Google Analytics basics? So A bar B testing and audience segmentation. Ad copy improvement technique. Some extra questions you have to key performance index. What is KPI? So what KPI would you track for feed like a Facebook and campaign? So you should know about like a CTR, CPC, conversion rate, ROAS, because this company is focusing on the digital marketing. So these terminology you should know. If CTR drops suddenly, what steps would you take? Because views are very important for digital marketing. Okay, because more traffic should be created. You should know about the CTR and how to improve the CTR drops, how to overcome the issues of CTR drop. Similarly, business operation analytics. You should know about the skill like client communication etiquette, project management basics. What is PMBOK? What is conflict resolution technique? Some sort of management. How would you manage conflict in the deadline from two major clients? Communicate with both clients, prioritize based on urgency, business impact, negotiate the timeline, and allocate the resources efficiently. These are the some tips I would like to suggest you. If you have some better answer, go ahead with that. How do you ensure smooth cross-departmental collaboration, clear communication, shared tools, weekly synchronized meeting, then define responsibility? So interview day checklist, formal attire is mandatory. Then 3 to 4 printed resume with a photograph, copies of roles of JD and notes, example of past work and projects, confidence and positive body language. These are the major impact which will create for getting selected in an interview. So these are the basic things. Even I'll be sharing the important questions that also you can prepare. So if you prepare these basics, that is more than sufficient to crack the interview conducting by DeltaX, not only DeltaX. So the company related to digital marketing, you can easily crack using this particular strategy. This is one of the example, one of the company DeltaX, they are recruiting for the students. So wherever like a digital marketing interview comes, I request you to prepare the strategy. Of course, you can clear without any issue. Thanks for watching. Happy learning. Wish you all the very best for your placement. Thank you.